Let's face it, failure sucks. It's embarrassing, frustrating, and it can really dent your confidence. But here's the kicker. Failure is also the best teacher you'll ever have. Surprised? Stick around because in the next few minutes I'm going to show you why failure isn't your enemy, but your secret weapon to success. Alright, picture this. You're learning to ride a bike. Remember those first wobbly attempts? The crashes, the scraped knees? Did you give up after falling once or twice? Of course not. You got back up, adjusted your balance, and kept going. Now riding a bike feels as natural as breathing. That's failure teaching you, pushing you, shaping you into someone stronger. Step 1. Failure forces you to learn. Failure is like that strict but brilliant teacher you had in school, the one who gave you tough assignments and called you out when you slacked off. Sure, it wasn't fun at the time, but didn't you learn the most from those challenges? Think about it. When you fail, you're forced to confront what went wrong. You start analyzing, reflecting, and figuring out how to do better next time. For example, imagine you bombed a presentation at work. Instead of dwelling on the embarrassment, you might realize, oh, I should have rehearsed more. Or, maybe I need to simplify my slides. Lesson learned. And guess what? Your next presentation will rock. Failure is the ultimate crash course in self-improvement. It highlights your blind spots and pushes you to grow. Without failure, you'd stay stuck in your comfort zone, and nothing amazing ever happens there. But here's something even more fascinating. Failure doesn't just teach you practical lessons, it also teaches you about yourself. It reveals your strengths, your weaknesses, and how you handle adversity. In a way, failure is like holding up a mirror that shows you who you really are. And isn't self-awareness one of the most powerful tools you can have? Step 2. Failure builds resilience. Here's a little secret. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you forge through every setback. Each failure is like tempering steel. It strengthens your spirit and makes you more steadfast in the face of challenges. With it, you build brick by brick every time you face a challenge and failure. That's the foundation. Imagine life as a boxing match. Failure throws punches, and at first they hurt. But over time, you learn to take the hits, dodge better, and throw a few punches of your own. Each failure makes you tougher, more adaptable, and ready to face whatever comes next. Look at some of the most successful people in the world. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Each failure only propelled them closer to the top. Step 3. Failure fuels creativity. When one shortcut fails, you're forced to find another. Edison said, "I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Ask yourself, what can I create from this failure? You'll be amazed at the creativity hidden within adversity. Creativity born from failure isn't just about big inventions or grand ideas. It's also about everyday moments. Maybe you try to bake a cake and it turns into abstract art. Or you take a wrong turn on a road trip and discover a hidden gem of a diner. These moments are the beautiful outcomes of creativity fueled by failure. Step 4. Stay humble. Admitting mistakes doesn't make you weak. It makes you genuine and trustworthy. People admire those who rise after a fall, proving no one is perfect but everyone can bounce back. Plus, being humble makes you more approachable, fosters collaboration, and helps build strong relationships. When others see that you're willing to listen and own your mistakes, they're more inclined to share ideas and support you. Step 5. Failure helps you redefine success. Here's a question for you. What does success mean to you? Is it money, fame, or happiness? Whatever your definition, failure has a way of making you rethink it. Maybe you've been chasing someone else's version of success. Maybe your failures are a sign that it's time to pivot towards something that truly aligns with your values and passions. Failure forces you to pause, reflect, and ask yourself, am I on the right path? With that mindset, failure becomes less scary and more like a stepping stone. Think about it. Every time you fail, you're one step closer to finding what truly matters. It's like a compass gently nudging you toward your true north. So instead of seeing failure as a roadblock, see it as a signpost. Step 6. Failure inspires others. Here's something you might not realize. Your failures have the power to inspire those around you. When you share your struggles and how you overcame them, you show people that it's okay to fail. Remember, failure is just a fall as long as you get back up. Think about the stories that move you. They're rarely about people who had it easy. They're about underdogs, comebacks, and triumphs against all odds. Your failures could be someone else's inspiration, proof that they too can overcome their own challenges. So don't hide your failures. Own them. Share them. They're part of your story, and your story matters. Failure isn't the enemy. It's your greatest ally. It's the teacher that'll push you to grow, the spark that'll fuel your creativity, and the guide that helps you find your true path. So the next time you stumble, don't beat yourself up. Get back up, dust yourself off, and say, Thanks for the lesson. Here's the truth. Every failure brings you one step closer to success. And when you finally get there, you'll look back and realize that failure wasn't the villain of your story. It was the hero all along. Thank you for watching. Remember, failure isn't the end. It's the launch pad to soar higher. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss more insider tips. See you in the next video.